everyone, BJJ32 back again with some What's on Deck. If you're looking to find out what is new in playing cards this week, or what is upcoming perhaps, this is the place for you to be. Let's check out what's going on Kickstarter. First of all, we got Charm Cards, Family Edition by Maggie DeVera / DeVera Text Team. It is 1% funded, 32 years to go. I think the chances of this one funding are trying to sound effects here, not working, but not good. They got one backer who pledged $1. Yeah, it's not gonna fund. The back design just says Family Charm Cards, and it's a tree. It's happy. They're supposed to be therapeutic, or have a therapeutic component. Yeah, because that's what everyone wants in playing cards. Therapy. $29 US for a deck of cards. No wonder nobody's pledging for it. Are you nuts? It should be $10. Oh, even better. A portion of the proceeds will be going towards a grant that will provide the opportunity to benefit 3 non-profit organizations annually. That is against Kickstarter rules, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying. By the way, as far as the colors, yellow depicts the psychological energy of fun, lightness, joy, happiness, intellect, and play. Purple is a soothing and healing and noble color associated with spirituality and wisdom. And the multicolors, different color leaves depict the many different facets of our lives, family members, thoughts, and emotions. So, at least there's some thought that went into it. At least the borders even. But it's a one with that design. I'm not sure. I guess the purple is the writing. You see the Joker as a wild card. It's people. The current goal, $3,000. Not going to happen. They have stretch goals, which are absolutely not going to happen. They got a funding goal of $3,000. But it says the current overall cost is approximately $14,000. And they're only asking for $3,000. Which will allow us to start the manufacturing process. Where are you going to get the other $11,000? I have to question. Then there's also the Charm Cards Couple Edition, which is a stretch goal. It's got a heart on the back design. How exciting! And then there's also a singles edition for people like me. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. This is just really expensive and not worth it. And then the faces, they just have all sorts of different, I guess, therapeutic things on them. Yay, how exciting. People are just not interested. 320 GSM high quality stock. I've never heard of that before. I don't know who's producing that. Is what it is. Let's move on to something else. Maserati playing cards, relaunched by Emmanuel Voltiera, is currently 60% funded, 29 days to go. I would say the chances of it funding this time around are pretty decent. Wish him the best of luck. I hope it's still going to be printed by Legends. Of course, it's the third installment after Angelology and Demonology. Very nice custom pips. Nice back design with a mask. It's mask themed. And you see those masks on the court cards, which is pretty cool. A little bit creepy. The indexes are better than the previous ones. However, the font is still a little bit hard to read for me. Just a teeny bit, perhaps. It'll look better on the actual cards. But I do like the custom pips and the quartz and everything. They're going to be printed by Noir Arts. If there's reached the stretch goals, they were printed by Legends, like the previous two decks. Thumbs down for me on that decision. It should have just been Legends like the other ones. I don't want two decks in a series that are printed by one company and then another one that doesn't quite match up to that. And then the stretch goals, 5,500 for dice. Yay. And $7,500 to be printed by Legends. Are they going to hit that goal? Probably not, unfortunately. I'm a little bit disappointed by that. Next, Diamond Playing Cards, number 12, Sunset Edition by Diamond Playing Cards. It is funded, 18 days to go. It's a recolor. Recolor number 4 or 5 now, I think, of the Diamond Playing Cards. This is by, it's also, Diamond Playing Cards is also Dutch House Card Company, who also put out the Paisley Playing Cards. You know, the back design is a bunch of diamonds. The core card figures are also basically a bunch of diamonds. 11 euros for one deck. A little bit pricey, I suppose. It's not too bad, I guess. What is that? 12, 13 bucks US, I suppose. I mean, I like the colors on the faces. I like the pips. The back design is alright. It's not my cup of tea necessarily. It's a good, you know, cardistry type deck, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like I have too many decks already that kind of look like this with diamonds and crystals and stuff like that. And I'm not really a huge fan of the core cards. They're okay, but yeah, this is the 5th one in the series. And I'm not going to start now. By the way, this black one just really looks weird compared to all the other ones. The colors. But looking at all of the decks they put out so far, this one has to be the nicest color. The prettiest one, from what I'm seeing here. I think that's the one I would like the best. Ooh, impossible bottles, yay. And you can actually add on all the other decks. 16 euros for some of the other decks. No thank you. I assume they're being printed by USBC like the previous ones. I believe I saw that already. Bumblebee Yellow to Marmalade Orange and Ocean to Prussian Blue. Cool. I didn't know there was such a thing as Prussian Blue. It is printed by the USBC, of course. Next, Myth Monster Playing Cards by Enya. Not the singer. I don't believe. 20% funded, 58 days to go. That's when you know it's not going to fund. When the creator goes, I think I need 2 months to fund a $200 goal. Are you nuts? Why would you need 2 months to get 200 bucks? Is it that freaking horrible? That's just absolutely ridiculous. So far, they're almost a quarter of the way. Yeah, I was not liking it from what I saw. Still not liking it. There's not a whole lot to look at. There is a goal. Well, the goal is 200 bucks. It's 20 bucks for one deck plus a 8x10 print. It only ships to the United States, so it does me no good. The back design is just a bunch of pips. It's really hard to see. They don't really show you a picture of it. Go figure. I have no idea. I guess this is the print. It's an owl or some kind of bird. It's not an owl, but some kind of weird bird. The back design, though, from what I'm seeing, is just a bunch of pips. It definitely looks one way. And it's horrible, in my opinion. Just, I mean, it just is. The faces, there are a bunch of different creatures. Mythological, I suppose. Not really my cup of tea. And then the indexes are just absolutely horribly hard to read, in my opinion. Just too many details, too many lines. I can't tell what the hell this is here with this animal in the right corner. I assume it's a king. I have no idea. Moving on. Tapestry Playing Cards, printed by USBC. It's from G&G. Funded, 11 days to go. It's a deck of the Cardistry Con China 2019. Printed by USBC. Limited to 1,000, only 500 available on Kickstarter. It makes me believe that they're already produced. Not really feeling them. especially when they're going to be delivered in August. His faces are not all that exciting. Basically standard court cards, weird pips. Yeah, and then the back design definitely looks like a Cardistry Con deck. So yeah, I'm not feeling that one. Dance of Death. Limited 1, 2, 3 deck of cards by Sergey. It's 54% fun, 26 days to go. I'm curious, because I'm pretty sure this is the deck that's already available, and you cannot do that on Kickstarter. Apparently they continued the series. Okay, so it's actually decks 2 and 3 of this triptych Dance of Death. How interesting. So is it... I guess there's some differences on the faces. I did get this. I still need to review it. I don't know if this is the same thing that I already got, just a different tuckies, or what it is. It's alright. Still not 100% sure how I feel about it. Well, we're going to definitely check out the project, the deck that I have, and do a review on it soon, I'm sure. Oh, there are different back designs. Alright, printed by Carter Munday. I will definitely look at them in the future. They are an FSC Casino Classic 300 matte stock, though not the traditional B9 that they've been using most recently. It's still a pretty decent stock. Then there's Perplexity playing cards. It's a relaunch. It's 4% fun at 25 days to go. It's still not going to happen, in my opinion. Pretty sure it's a relaunch. $6,000 goal. Fairly standard. Court cards is recolored. Greens for the hearts and diamonds. And I could say it's browns for the spades and clubs, I think. The bat design is alright. It's very simple. The Joker looks like it came off one of those Chinese decks. Yeah, it just launched. It's a relaunch. And I'm perplexed by this. Let me just see again. It's a massive tiers here. 300, 500, 50 decks for 500 bucks. Who wants 50 decks? I mean, unless you're like a reseller, but really? Most would probably just buy a gross for that price, I imagine. 15 bucks US for one deck, 30 for two, 45 for free. There's not even any 60 for four. You don't even get any discounts for buying multiple decks. Only ships to certain countries, whatever that means. Yeah, the last one just failed on the 5th, and they relaunched it almost immediately. This one launched on the 9th. $6,000 goal US. The previous goal was $10,500, and guess what? They only had $900 pledged, and the prices were the same. I am extremely perplexed. I don't know why they think this is going to fund any better than it previously did, when it barely had any support previously, and they have not made any changes whatsoever. It's exactly the same thing. I don't understand creators on Kickstarter sometimes. Let's do a deck with a goal that's half as much. They could do a $2,000 goal. Still not going to fund. It's just perplexing. Hence the name Perplexity. I suppose. Dark Skies by Tim Olinger. 3% fun at 25 days ago. I believe this is a relaunch now as well. And it only just launched recently. And it's already relaunched. Just look at the updates quickly. Come on. Yeah, it just launched on the 8th. Just bear with me. I've already looked at these before. It's not that exciting. Not really feeling. I mean, the aces are alright. Pretty unique. The back design isn't bad. It is mirror imaged. Again, there's a lot of space on the court cards that could be used. $15 per deck. 1,000 being produced. Kickstarter only. We'll see about that. It's also a mini art booklet. $310 GSM linen air cardstocks. It's been printed by MPC. Best I can tell. And again, yeah, see, it was canceled and it was relaunched. It was canceled, relaunched the day after. And it had 172 bucks out of a $1,000 goal. Now, he's increased the goal. Oh, good Lord. He's increased the goal for some unknown reason. And he thinks it's going to fund. Are you kidding me? Really? That is even more perplexing than the Perplexity deck. It's not going to fund, I don't believe. New. Then we got Bellevue playing cards by 8 High Studios and Michael Hagan. 29% fun at 25 days to go. I've seen these on Instagram for some time now. I've been aware of them for months now, I believe. The back design is pretty cool. I don't mind the back design. It's nicely designed. Of course, Bellevue reminds me of a mental institution from Smallville. So, just a weird name. It's pretty far from the goal, though. And $10 in the early bird for 1 deck. 19 on the early bird for 2. Here you see a tuck case. It says Bellevue all around it. It's an okay tuck case. Very minimalist. It'd be nice if it's foil. And there's 3 different colors. There is... It's supposed to be modernist, minimalist. So you got that one, which is the standard. Then there's the Pips, which is black. And then there's the Citron, which is yellow. And there will be embossed details on it. Here's your back designs. Very nice. Yellow's on, it says. Obviously very cardistry friendly. That one's pretty cool too. And then that one's pretty nice as well. Then you get to the faces, and it really looks like vomit, I guess. I don't know how else to say. The indexes are nowhere near the corner, and they're kind of not very easy to read, at least from what I'm seeing, this angle, this viewpoint. Why not put them in the corner? Like, why put them there? It's just horrible. It's not friendly to users at all. And in the court cards, what the hell is that? Like, I don't even know what the hell that is. It's just weird. And the Joker, it just says Joker. Well, I mean, I guess what else would you want the Joker to say? But still, Yeah, not really fan. Why is this so slow? Come on, forget this. Yeah, this project is killing my video here. Those code cards, they just look pretty horrible, lackluster. I know it's supposed to be kind of minimalist, but minimalist should not mean laziness, I suppose, or just weird. And then there's other designs that they have here. Future. I don't know why they're showing all these, good grief. They got a lot of designs that it's been throwing out, spitting out. And then we got the Mono Zero and Mono Zero R point guards by Luke Waddy, which is funded. And this is the last new one, I believe. Mono, first of all, the name reminds me of a STD. They're okay. I believe they've done these before. This is just kind of recolors or redesign. It is well funded. Cardists love them. I don't. I believe it was this black one that was, or is that just a stretch goal? And then I don't know what this one on the left is, the left bottom. If that's the color scheme for that one, unless it's a mystery and they're hiding it, if that's the color scheme for that one, it's pretty horrible. I mean, it's very, you can't even see the difference. It's like white on white. They're okay. They're not that exciting. £15 for 2 decks is actually a pretty decent price. That's a pretty cool fan. However, I'd like to see somebody do that in real life with both decks. Wonder who this girl is. Yeah. So red, blue decks. There's also a black one. Faces are fairly standard. Standard core cards. They've modified them. They're customized to some extent. Kind of blurred. And then customized pips. Blue and blue on the blue deck. Is it going to be red and red on the red deck? The suspense. There it is. Red and purple, essentially. Or maroon. Not overly exciting, but cards are going to dig them up. And there it is. And they are. And this is the original one, the Mono X, which you can get for free. And that one was just horrible. Not really a fan of that one at all. Don't know why they need to put the specs up on that one. But printed by USBC, I do believe, like the original. Let's see if it says. No, I don't know. It doesn't really say. At least in my quick scanning. We are 0. I am not 0. That's it, sir. A PDF certificate of gratitude. Wow. They're going to just print that out. I assume they're printed by USBC. Next up, limited edition playing cards from hell by Card Cracking and Dylan Prescott. Is well funded. 3 days to go. Back-to-back baby themed playing cards / milestone cards by Dolly Atabay. 4% funded. 23 days to go. Not gonna happen. Nobody's interested. Year of the Rat Lunar Zodiac playing cards by Nomads. Playing card is funded. 10 days to go. The Butterfly Black by Andre Sneeka. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I apologize. It's very well funded. 19 days to go. My understanding, Murphy's will have them later on, so I'm gonna wait. Bicycle Alphabet Edition by the ridiculous David Studio is 20% funded. 18 days to go. It's ridiculous they think that would actually fund. Just a little bit. The 180 deck by B. Page is 94% funded. 18 days to go. Good for them. Authentic Jerry's Nugget by the Expert Point Card Company is very well funded. Over $400,000. 17 days still to go. They have, by the way, released another deck. The Vintage Feel in blue, I believe it was. Whichever one. They had the red, and now they've added the blue or something, or the vice versa. So how exciting. More money to take out of my pocket. Black Spades by Black Spades is well funded, 8 days to go. It looks like a very nice deck. There was a couple other decks on that one as well. I'll keep my eye on that one. 90s Football Cert Playing Cards by Don Morse is funded, 15 days to go. Not really my cup of tea, but obviously there's people who are interested. Solaire by Penguin Magic is 53% funded, 12 days to go. It's not going to happen. That's what I'm saying right now. It's not going to happen. The last one they didn't fund, barely, and this one is not going to make it either at this rate. Order by Third Way Industries is well funded, 3 days to go. And Nightclub Playing Card by Riffle Shuffle, Alex X Riffle Shuffle, is funded, 13 days to go. Aussie Corgi Playing Cards by Lisa Rye is also well funded, 12 days to go. It's a ridiculous amount of money for a dog-themed deck of cards. That does not look that exciting. And Fiber Deck, Mini Fiber Deck is by Playing Card Empire, is 12% funded, 71 hours to go. Not going to fund. Limited Edition Figure Model Playing Cards by Robert Hobbs is funded, 11 days to go. How exciting. Jewelry Box, my Isan Zaya Fonte is 70% funded, 8 days to go. Good chance it funds. Sidar Zakura by Seema Buckley, 50% funded, 9 days to go. Not going to happen again. Say again because it's a relaunch. Bicycle Insignia Back by the Magic Firm and Brent Burns is funded, 6 days to go. Don't know if they've unlocked other colors yet. Taco Deck by Gerald Flores is funded, 5 days to go for him. Bicycle Evolve by Elite Playing Cards is well funded, 5 days to go. I don't know why people just keep throwing money at them, but whatever. The Conjurer by Arcadia Playing Cards is 95% funded, 4 days to go. Basically, go check them out. Let's get that one funded. Magistrate Playing Cards relaunch by MJL Productions and Jason Troiano is also funded, 3 days to go. That's cool. Colors de Colombia by Marco Lucci is 71% funded, 71 hours to go. That's not good, but they still have a chance to fund with any last minute funding, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think so. Bicycle Surrealism by Riffle Shuffle Creative Space is also funded, 59 hours to go. Please, Riffle Shuffle, please stop trying to get money out of my pockets. So many decks, it's getting a little bit ridiculous. Perfect Try Playing Cards by What's Who's It is 26% funded, 19 hours to go. Not going to happen. Moore's Vincent Omnia by Sean and Michael. Don't know why it says Bicycle Playing Cards because it's not Bicycle branded, to my knowledge. Is well funded, 47 hours to go. Lovers by Roars.Tat, 2% funded, 45 hours to go. It's been 2% funded for weeks, and it's not going to fund. And what else is there here? Akna by Marcelo. It's not an actual deck of cards, but it's playing cards that you can make a house with. It's 0% funded, 16 days to go. Nobody's interested. Split Playing Cards by Kyle. 3% funded, 50 hours to go. It's not going to happen. Look for a relaunch. I would not be surprised anyways. And that is that. A few other things to talk about. First of all, speaking of Riffle Shuffle, continuously reaching into my pocket. I just got like 3 decks from them this week, or 2. I have other decks that I've reviewed recently that is still to be made public. And here's another one coming up on the website, Series B V2, coming on July 16th, which is Tuesday, I believe, at 11 a.m. Eastern. And it's basically a recolor. Also, if you, apparently there's a Series B V2 breakaway. Seriously. And also, if you, the first 50 orders of 6 decks or more on the first day, get a free V1 deck. So, tells me that, hey, guess what? The V1s are sold out, but actually we still have more. So, yeah, if they say something is sold out, take that with a grain of salt. Indeed, the 16th is Tuesday. Moving on. Art of Play has released a new cardistry decks. Oh, there's two. I didn't even know there was two. I only knew about one. The green one. That's not what I wanted to do. Thank you. Just open, for God's sake. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here. This is the complimentary deck. Okay. This is actually printed by Carter Mooney on a thin stock, exclusively for attendees. We'll get them in a swag bag, but apparently, aha! Well, it's not available for purchase. Go figure. So why bother putting it on your website if it's not available for purchase? I see. So you have to buy 12 or more of these, and you get one of the complimentary decks for free. Ain't gonna do it. No. I am sick and tired of these BS deals where it's like, hey, I got this deck here, shiny deck here. We'll give it to you for free, but you have to buy 12 of these other ones. Well, a lot of people are going to buy 12 anyway, so they're going to get a freebie. Some are going to buy 24 of them, I'm sure, and get two, and they'll probably resell one deck and make some money back. But I'm tired of people dangling these carrots in front of my face. And I was never too interested in these decks to begin with. It's a one-way back design that's not that exciting. Completely standard faces. 15 bucks. No. Not for that. And then, one more thing I wanted to mention at VanityInkMagic.com. As I just double check to see if there's anything new on the USBC's website. There's a Coca-Cola deck. I can't recall if that one's brand new or not. I don't believe it is. It is what it is. Okay, there is something to look at though. I apologize. So, the lands. Before we get to that though, bestcardistalive.com. Just got an email from them. Not that I'm interested in this whatsoever. I don't even know how I got signed up to their emails, but BCA Superstars deck is available. Wow. How exciting. That's it. Is that all the sinus? I swear I saw more. Printed by the USBC, standard USBC seal. There's a 52-on-1 card, apparently. There's your ace. It's a star. The jokers. The back design. Obviously, it's for cardists, by cardists. Standard recolored court cards. It's not terrible, the faces, at all. But the back design is very unexciting. And the top case is very unexciting. But cardists, have at it. I know you want it. Not their first deck to my knowledge, but it's the only deck they currently have available. So Vanishing Ink has free New Lands decks available. They are part of this Land Mystery and Madness package. 150 bucks for this package here. And I first saw this Wonderland's Mystery and Madness deck, which I'll look at on eBay. And I'm like, I haven't seen that bicycle branded deck. I hadn't seen, wasn't aware of it, so I immediately went to buy it. Then I saw it here for 20 bucks. Less than half the price of what they were asking for, and I'm like, no thank you. Cancel that, please. Sorry, but yeah, I'm tired of being ripped off by eBayers. But I did buy another deck from them. Slightly pricey. Of course, he created this stuff. It was Theodore Deland. He created over 100 tricks between 1904 and 1915. He's a mad genius of card magic. And was especially famous for his ingenious invention of specially printed gimmick cards and marked decks for the first time allowing anyone to perform amazing tricks with no sleight of hand. No sleight of hand. I'm all for that. And this is a book, and there is 54 gimmick cards. Only one deck? Okay, well, I think there was other stuff though, but let's look at this. First of all, we got the Wonder deck, which has a borderless back design. I believe these are all based on some of his classic decks. Looks pretty nice, printed by USBC. These are put out by Richard Kaufman. He spent 15 years writing The Land, Mystery, and Madness. And he commissioned these special decks. They're 20 bucks, which is, it's fine for what it is. They're pretty rare. These are all made, it says these are refill decks, basically. They were replacement decks for the Land, Mystery, and Madness book set. They don't come with instructions. Apparently, the Wonder deck was the first edge-marked deck created and sold by Theodore Deland in 1915, similar to his Domo deck. And allows the magician to determine the position of any individual cards. Apparently, after only a few months, he took the deck off the market, destroyed the plates, as well as the decks he still had in stock, possibly because of pressure from casino owners. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Obviously, it's marked along the edges. Then there's the automatic deck. I do have a couple of Deland's decks that were previously put out. But the different designs. This one's got a borderless deck again. It looks like a pretty weird back design. And these are printed by USBC as well. There's special markings that allow you to know the suit and value of any card. The secondary marking system tells you the exact position in the deck. They're also tapered. They're a stripper deck. So that's kind of cool. They're so far ahead of its time that their influence is still felt today. And then there's the Mystery of Madness bicycle deck. It's a bicycle branded deck, I believe. It doesn't, it's only signed on one side here, but I've seen that it's bicycle branded. And it was supplied as one of the items to company that themed by Richard Kaufman. Contains gimmick cards, allow you to do a bunch of the tricks in the book. And that's cool. And here you see the ace, or no, it's a Joker. It actually features Deland in it. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what this is all about. And it was free shipping because I spent more than 45 bucks, so that's cool. Hopefully I see them before I go away. And I see Playing Guard decks has decided to add all these Marvel and Disney decks, or at least the Marvel decks that Murphy's had recently. Not much else, just a bunch of stuff from Murphy's Magic, which, excuse me, we'll look at right now. And, of course, I'm recording this on Saturday. It'll be up tomorrow, but if there's anything else that happens before then and now, or now and then, I should say, then and now, I will do a little update, an add-on update, but I'm not expecting anything. By the way, I got the provision from Fairy 11 the other day. Very nice. The Beta 1 from NPC, also very nice quality. Oh yes, there's a few things to talk about here. Inumas, they're pretty nice as well. I got them thanks to the creators. It's always cool. Axolotl is the one that I actually have some interest in. Some Kickstarter some time ago. And then there's a couple other ones to check out here quickly. See the axolotl, how do you pronounce that? It's like a Mayan theme. Pretty nice back design. And jokers. It is supporting conservation efforts of the axolotl. Nice, customized, but fairly standard quote cards, and it's a nice tuck case. I believe it is black foil on there. Features the water. Hyacinth, how do you pronounce that? Totally butchered that, I know. The tuck box has a black on black spot UV finish, that's right, on a matte stock. And it's by Six Dot Studio and Enigma, printed by Cardamundi. Cardamundi USBC, isn't it all the same nowadays? Almost. It's getting close to that point. Yeah, they're alright. I did have an interest in them when I saw them on Kickstarter. I was waiting for them to be released afterwards, so there we are. And then we got the cardistry fanning deck in yellow, which is by Bookable, I believe. And yeah, I don't even have the original one because it's not great. You see the back design, that's not bad. It's obviously cardistry friendly. I don't think it's that exciting though. And then the faces, you can kind of see them a little bit in here. There's a free inside of kind of a spade, a jack inside of a club. Just absolutely horrible. Very minimalist. They have no indexes. Completely useless to me. I have no interest in them whatsoever. Even if they're only $7. And then AMCM logo deck. It's by put by Cardamundi. It's for the AMCM event in Mexico. It's a cardistry event. 500 were produced. And it's pretty horrible. There's your back design. Looks like packaging of some product. It's not really looks like a deck. It doesn't really look like a deck of cards. And the back design is pretty horrible. It's just a logo, a triangle logo by AMCM. And that's it. That's all it's showing you. It does have Art of Play and Cardamundi logos on it, so I would assume Art of Play will eventually release some as well. I mean, again, it's only $6 for me on the wholesale price, but I'm not even seeing any faces, which means they're completely standard, I'm going to assume. And the back design is just horrible to me. I have to say no. I don't care if there was only 200 produced. I'm just not interested. It also has some gimmick cards, a duplicate, 2 custom jokers, and an info card. Yay. How exciting. And it's for the 2020 event. Really? It's still 2019. When the hell is this 2020 event supposed to be? And then Hypnotic playing cards, which is, yeah, it's not too exciting. The back design is okay. Color red. No shit. Oh crap! There goes the money from this video. All $2. Printed by USBC. Wow, custom Ace of Spades. Apparently custom quote cards, but they don't sell them. B-stock, embossing, finish, traditional cut. Not sold on this. They're not showing us anything, even if there's custom quote cards. And I don't know, it's just not that exciting. So that is it this week for cards, I believe, for now. We'll see if anything else crops up. Oh yeah, there's a Spud revision I guess we can look at. Emanations very quickly. Look at a couple of these. By the way, I really like the Dead Man's deck. It's fun. It's got a bullet hole right through the deck. That's really unique. Only 2,000. They will not be reprinted. And, oh boy. Basically standard code cards that have been modified slightly, with slightly custom pips. There's your Ace of Spades. It's, yeah. Oh, potato. What the hell is this? Potato card? I guess it's in relation to the name Spud. I believe this is the back design. Horrible, in my opinion. I don't like it. It's not actually a potato. No, you think? Oh boy. And then Emanations, this was from Marty Gilbert. It was on Kickstarter some time ago. Don't know why it's funded. It's nice vintage style court cards. There's no indexes. Vintage style, obviously. And same with the number cards, as you can see. Pharaoh style. And I assume that's a Joker. And then this is the back design. Yeah, it's a very one-way, weird back design that I just never had an interest in. And I really wish there was indexes. I don't mind a Pharaoh style deck. But there really seemed no point in this deck, especially the vintage style faces and everything. And then this is the back design. Why is there vintage style court cards and faces when this is the back design? It really just boggles my mind. It makes no sense. So anyways, that's it for now. Let me know what you think. Comment, rate, subscribe. Hit that bell like everyone says. And yeah. Oh, by the way, the Aristo deck I got the other day. Pretty nice. I do like it. And the Surf, of course, is nice. And the Snacker is really cool. There's also the one I got from Riffle Shuffle, an extra sealed Snackers pack without anything inside of it. And there was a couple of stickers that came in there, and yeah, it's very cool. Cool package, and that is that. So yeah, we'll see you with more. Alright everyone, I am back with a couple minor things to add on to this video. First of all, I had another project on Kickstarter, the Singularity playing cards, black and white, by Relativity playing cards. This is a relaunch, except they added the black deck to the main project now. 15% funded, 39 days to go. I don't know why such a long project. Really, if a deck's not going to fund in 30 days, 9 more days is probably not going to make a difference. We'll see if that bites me in the ass. There goes my money, all $3. We'll see if that bites me in the butt in a month from now, in the weeks to come. But let's have a look at it. It's black hole theme, printed by USBC. Apparently it's going to have numbered seals and it's going to be limited. Whatever limited means exactly. I don't think it says exactly how many he's printing. Okay, never mind, it does. It says 1,000 of each. And I guess they're going to be numbered. Give it to this to cut. And they come in a Monica stack order. There'll be some gaffs. It's $15 for a deck, US, plus shipping outside of the US. Extra decks, however, can be added for $11 US. So a bit of a deal there, I suppose. Why so much just for one deck? $15 for one deck, and then the add-on is cheaper? I don't know. You know, I was looking at this just a little bit earlier before I recorded this. And I'm still not really feeling it, especially the white deck. I mean, it's supposed to be black hole theme. The white deck doesn't exactly make sense. The faces, they're okay. They're not that exciting, at least on this deck. And you can see them up here. They're basically standard. I don't know what's going on with the Jack of Diamonds mouth here. He looks like a cheap blow-up doll. That I know from experience, but what I've seen. The tuck cases are pretty not much going on. But that being said, what I will say is oh, look at that, E.T.'s on its own. I think that's E.T. or the kid from E.T. He had, I guess, originally decided to turn the court card's heads into black holes. I'm glad he didn't. That's kind of silly. But anyways, thinking about it, there you go. What the hell's going on with the Jack of Diamonds? That's just an unnecessary thing to do. And it's only on the one side. Looking at this and thinking about it, I think the black deck actually doesn't look too bad. It makes sense. However, I would like to see this orange detail extended to the border, because it just kind of looks weird that it just stops, at least in this image. Maybe this is not the great image. I guess this is the gas card, so that's kind of cool. And then there's also a double backer in the black with a blue circle, which is kind of cool, I suppose. That being said, yeah, I mean, the detail, it looks like it's getting cut off by an unnecessary border. Just make it go straight to the border. And again, being that it's a black hole themed deck, I think you should just go with the black deck and forget the white deck. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. It would just be more fitting for it to be a black deck, and it actually looks kind of cool, the orange on the black, as opposed to the white. And you can look at it here, and it looks pretty good aside from the edges getting cut off. That being said, it is good that he has 2 decks, because that means most people will be pledging for 2 decks. That's double the funding. However, the funding goal, because it's 2 decks, has gone up, and I think the chances of it funding are still not great. It's a $10,000 goal. It's currently, what was it? 15% funded. The previous project had a $8,500 goal, and they almost hit $2,500. So even if he gets $5,000 for this project, it's not going to be enough. So, yeah. I will make those suggestions to him. There's one more thing to talk about, and that is Daniel Madison has re-emerged, apparently. Of course, he's had a bunch of decks, a few decks, like these ones. Apparently, this includes gaff cards. I don't know what's with all these weird aces. But, I mean, there's like, this is the Madisonist in pink, I believe. But, apparently he has some new decks. I don't know how the hell you... Okay, so there's NPC, really? That's copied NPC playing cards. Advocates. King. There you go. There's one that's new. Apparently he thinks he's some kind of a king. No, you're not. Maybe the king of jackasses, but that's about it. So this is the... Yeah, let's just look at this. This is the King's Blood deck. Basically, it's like similar to one of the illusionist decks that he was involved with, except that it's got blood on the axes. That's the back design. It's pretty horrible, in my opinion, lackluster. Printed by Cardamom Day on the Madison Reserve B09 stock. Wow. This guy is so full of himself that he has to name a stock after himself. It's just a regular B9 linen Finis. It's with a stupid name that he's added on. And Madison Red Inks, I see black. But then he's got the Madisonist King's Blood, which just has his logo in blood red, and the Madisonist King's Gold, which has gold foil. Yeah. And what is this? A 52 King's Blood edition? Basically, it's very one-way back design with a 52 on it. Okay. Oh, okay, that's a book, I see. So there's a bunch of different books. You see the back design. It's pretty horrible. I'm glad to not be getting any decks lately, for the most part, that have his face on them on King of Diamonds. Thank goodness. Although, I mean, maybe there's the odd illusionist one I don't really recall. But yeah, that's... And speaking of Madison, the last, releases he did, so I guess we're kind of the first main ones on his website with the Madisonists and whatnot, I did not hear a whole lot of good things about him, or his customer service, or his fulfillment. A lot of people were waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So, in my opinion, don't buy from his website. He's just not that great at dealing with fulfillment. He might be a okay magician, an okay, a pretty good card mechanic. A businessman, he is not. So that is that. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. We'll see you next time. More thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit that bell.